Hi, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day, and I hope you've had a great day. We are winding down a beautiful holiday, and we were able to spend it with a very special guest. And that's coming to a close, and unfortunately, but it's time to get back into more of our regular routine with school and work and businesses and different things like that. So you may find yourself in a similar situation, but hopefully you're enjoying these last moments that you have of downtime or time off, whatever the case may be. And I want to thank you again for your support, for your comments, for taking time to watch my videos and to hit the like button, for subscribing. I realize you have a choice and there's a lot of content out there, and I really appreciate it. And it is my hope that going into this year that we can all collectively do more in terms of doing our due diligence and really being observant and looking for cues and not ignoring red flags, or really trusting our guts and learning to take a step back, pause, and evaluate situations that we're in, whether they're personal or professional, and to be able to make some wise choices about who and what we're dealing with, and to maybe remove ourselves quickly or just prevent ourselves from entering narcissistic and toxic relationships. I may have mentioned this before, but the majority of my experiences with narcissistic abuse in relationships has been non-romantic. And I've been dealing with this since I was a kid because I grew up in a narcissistic family and I had a narcissistic parent. And even though the bulk of my experience was more non-romantic, I've watched my parents for 30 years, and the things that really frustrated me growing up bothered me on into adulthood, and really traumatized me and just dogged me. I got a chance to observe with a front row seat. Anyway, I've certainly helped a lot of people and know plenty of folks who have been dealing with more the romantic aspect of things. But also, it's really hard and really humbling to admit that you've been tricked, conned, manipulated, scammed by someone, especially just a total stranger who, other people were like, yeah, I could have told you that that was a no-go. Anyway, if you are in any way heading into this year doubting yourself or wondering, okay, did I do the right thing, or was I being just harsh or mean or whatever? No, you weren't. You did the right thing, and congratulations for for getting out and moving forward. I think you absolutely did the right thing, and that all kinds of possibilities are going to open up to you in 2022 because you made the decision to remove yourself from a toxic situation. And you have to understand that people who are narcissistically abusive towards others are broken in ways that you cannot fix, and that are not your fault, and that are not your problem. And that typically, I'm not saying that it's everything, but typically this type of behavior stems from unhealed childhood trauma that the narcissist refuses to deal with. And a lot of times they stubbornly refuse to deal with it. I mean, ouch, it hurts when people who you should be able to trust hurt you, whether it's, physical abuse, if it's sexual abuse, whatever it is. Growing up in just a toxic environment where everybody is just a liar and a scammer, or abusive, hostile, aggressive, whatever it is very painful. And that's not an excuse for toxic behavior or to hinder others in their ability to live a positive, productive, or prosperous life, but it's real. And you may have even experienced that yourself, but you handled it differently. At any rate, whatever your background is or experiences with narcissism or narcissistic abuse, I'm here to help, and I hope that you found these videos helpful. I have a lot more to share, and I'm here for it. And it's humbling. I started my channel a little over a year ago, and had a lot of encouragement to do so. And even with all the encouragement, it's humbling, and it's not easy, but hopefully it's helpful. And that's really what I want. I want to be able to help you to identify, navigate, and heal from narcissism and narcissistically abusive relationships. And hey, if I have to stand in the gap and and utilize my 18 plus years of on-camera experience to do that and to help you, then I will do it. Because having been dealing with this kind of behavior and these types of individuals my entire life in one way or another, definitely have a lot of experience with it, and and just didn't have the language around it before. But once I got it, oh boy, it's on. So anyway, if you have any other topics or aspects of these types of individuals or this type of behavior, these types of relationship dynamics that you want to understand better or you want to talk about, definitely comment below, let me know. I certainly learn a lot from you, but I definitely am open to hearing what you all have on your hearts that you want to be able to kind of dig into and, break down and gain some understanding, some perspective on. Hopefully, I can be able to offer you help on your healing journey, and we can really move forward in a positive, productive, and prosperous way together in 2022. Okay? Narcissistically abusive relationships just are very draining and can leave you just reeling and second guessing yourself even as to whether or not you made the right decision in cutting them off or walking away. And it can keep you vacillating or ruminating or stuck or stagnant in your life. And with a whole new year ahead of us, with all kinds of possibilities, there's just no limit to what you can do. And especially now that you've got that weight off your shoulders. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with. Know who you are. Take care. Have a great new year, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.